guys, today we're looking at Godzilla vs Kong. Realistically, it probably should have been called Kong vs Godzilla. Kong is like very much like the main monster character of this movie. Godzilla, they gave him like, you got like Godzilla King of the Monsters screen time. They're like, alright, Godzilla, let's give him 20 minutes altogether. That's about it. Kong, though, got more screen time than even Kong on Skull Island, I think. 100% sure, felt like it. Felt like I saw Kong most of the movie, which I enjoyed. I honestly loved Kong Skull Island. I thought both of the Godzilla movies had just way too much character. Like, there were just tons of characters I didn't care about. The first one had Bryan Cranston. He was like the only character I thought was like super cool and interesting. And then they were like, yeah, just like Bryan Cranston, Godzilla's gonna get no screen time. And then it was just characters I did not give a shit about for the rest of the movie. That's what they did with this movie. Millie Bobby Brown. Millie Bobby Brown, she, her story was pointless. It served no real purpose. It does at the end of a movie, but it just felt like they were like, all right, how are we going to make this important to the story? Oh, okay, let's just do a little quick tie-in. That's pretty much it. The character stories you really just do not care about. It feels like more filler. At least like a few of the main characters are leading leading Kong to this place called Hollow Earth. Pretty much so he can like soak in his roots, and then he gets this like cool like axe. It's like his signature Kong axe now, I guess. It was dope. Hollow Earth was amazing. All the shots of Hollow Earth were like very science fiction. It's probably the closest we're gonna get to Kong in space. And as much as I would love that idea, it sounds stupid too. But Kong in space, that's the closest we're gonna get. There's a lot of cool anti-gravity scenes and bright colors. Luckily too, there's a lot more monster fights in this movie. It feels like. Kong Skull Island though, that whole movie was just consistent monster fights. Well, not consistent. There were a decent amount of like human scenes, but in that movie, the humans were all likable characters. In this, you're just like, I don't care. Get back to the monsters. That's all I really want to see here. They made Godzilla look super tight. They did like more detail to him. He had like the glowing eyes the entire time from his atomic breath. They basically upped him as a villain. Pretty much what the plot is for the movie is Godzilla just starts going ham on cities and just destroying the shit out of cities. And they're like, what's wrong with Godzilla? And then this military group is like, you know what? Let's just get Kong to fight Godzilla. So they're bringing him to Hollow Earth so that he can get this axe to protect them and kind of like soak in his roots for fighting Godzilla later in the movie. So I mean, at least there's like characters who matter because they're like leading Godzilla at the same time, leading Kong. At the same time, you like feel bad for Kong because he's just like, there's a lot of scenes where they're like, all right, go do this now, and Kong's just like, all right. I can get to it. There's just a lot of eye rolls from King Kong in this movie. I don't mind it. When they're going to Hollow Earth too, the humans, it's super cheesy. The humans have like spaceships and they're wearing like matching outfits like they're the X-Men. That was ridiculous. Just like, come on guys, alright? Don't need to make it this vigilante superhero type group movie too. I don't know. I don't know what it is about these Godzilla movies, but they just like, they can't move past all the like just pointless dramatic character scenes that you don't care about or remember. Like last movie, I remember barely any of the character drama scenes because every time they popped up, instantly got annoyed with the story. I don't care about your like baby mama drama. I want to see monsters fighting on the side, okay? The In Monster fight was amazing. They did it in Japan, which I thought was like fitting because the entire Godzilla series is based in Japan. I don't want to give away the spoiler of the obstacle that they end up having the fight together. I feel like most of you probably already know it, but I still don't want to spoil that, just like the multiple trailers did. Which, there's like a limit to where a lot of those trailers, there's purpose, but the more trailers they released closer to the day, the more they just gave out. And if you're watching those consistently, you pretty much know every spoiler to this movie. I all out wanted a lot more monster fights. It felt more like King of the Monsters. The whole movie felt like King of the Monsters. Just felt like a consistent, repetitive amount of, again, like I've said multiple times, people talking, and we want monster fights, guys. I don't know why it's so hard to achieve a CGI monster fight like consistently. Like Kong was a great lead story, and you could easily do a movie where it's just Kong doing his thing and getting in fights and stuff like that. You don't need humans. And I'm not saying I just want like a big CGI movie, but I mean, like, this is what we see these movies for. And if you're gonna add humans, like, do it like how Kong had it. Kong Skull Island, I loved all those characters. There wasn't one character I did not like. Out of the Godzilla aspect, again, Bryan Cranston's the only character I like, and we got like 15 minutes of him, if that, if 15 minutes of him. Because don't forget, there's like also scenes with his son. Sorry, now I'm going on to the first Godzilla. That movie just pissed me off. The first Godzilla is instantly like a 6 out of 10 to me. King of the Monsters was a 7 out of 10 just because you got at least like a little bit more monster fighting. Kong Skull Island, I would give it 8 because I just loved that movie. This movie altogether, it was pretty amazing, and I mean, I guess the I don't know, the writing with all the humans was pretty bad too. Like, the acting was fine, but it felt like the writing was it was just bad. The dialogue was pretty mediocre the entire movie. I would have to give this movie a 7.5 because it was better than King of the Monsters, but it was not nearly as good as Skull Island. Skull Island was just better. That Kong movie just kicked ass. So yeah, 7.5. 7.5 for sure. But yeah, I recommend seeing it yourself. Just because I feel this way, obviously that doesn't mean all of you guys do. But yeah, keep it real. Thanks for watching my review, and I'll see you on the next one.